Here we are. We've made it. You've made it. I'm glad you guys stuck through us with this awesome, really, really fun celebration.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Celebration of Halloween, the entire franchise, every movie, every reboot.
Getting towards the end.
Every up and down, you know?
A lot of ups and downs. I think more ups than downs.
Sure, a lot more ups than downs for sure, but man.
But when the downs are down,
oof, those downs are down.
they're low.
Yeah. Well, luckily, today, the culmination, I don't think there were any downs at all. We're looking at the hard reboot 2018 David Gordon Green directed Halloween, just simply titled Halloween.
No downs for you? Oh, that's good to hear.
Not in these three.
I like to hear that.
Let me make sure.
Did you do a pro-con list? Did you split it up?
No.
It's looking good, huh?
Looking real good, man. This was a lot of fun.
I have more good to say than bad, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't even... We'll let it develop. Let's see.
For sure. I mean, so this is a hard reboot of the series. This eliminates every movie that came before it except the OG original one.
That's right, Matt.
Jamie Lee Curtis is back for her first of 3 final fights with Michael Myers.
That's right.
She's no longer, the character, Laurie Strode, no longer a sibling. She's not in hiding. She's not under a different name. There's no Josh Hartnett. She's just a batty old prepper still in Haddonfield.
That's right.
She preps everything but where to live. I don't know. She stayed there 40 years after the original. She's waiting for Michael to come back.
Yep.
But he's been locked up. He's been locked up.
Don't let him out.
I thought the intro was so cool.
Yeah, man.
The reporters who go and they go to see him, and he's like chained to a cinder block in a courtyard with a bunch of other locos. And one of the reporters got his hands on the mask, and he brings the mask out, and it changes the energy in the courtyard.
Right.
The guard dogs start barking. One of the crazies start barking.
You feel it, Michael.
They all start screaming and yelling, and Michael's just standing there, and he's not looking.
Yeah.
They kind of they show a little bit of his face, I think. And one cool little detail is they made sure to put a scar on his left eye.
I noticed that. Yeah, that's great. From when she stabbed him in the needle with a needle.
With the wire hanger,
So,
I think, right? Or
was the wire hanger?
Yeah, the
You're right.
The sewing needle was the neck.
You're right. I call myself a Halloween fan. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, like the tone set very early. It was intense. The music was rising, and then this dude's holding the mask behind Michael. Michael won't even turn around and look at him, and he's yelling at him. Do you feel it? Do you feel it? And then just boom, hard cut. Halloween.
Yeah, those like crash zooms going on.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was a fun movie. I mean, and then the intro was very like the original, just all the credits on the right side, the pumpkin on the left. Like it was really this trilogy is a love letter to a lot of the movies that it erases.
100%. Yeah. You could see people who made it were fans, and I'm nostalgic for this movie, honestly. I mean, it's only I guess 7 years ago at this point, almost 8.
Our little baby's growing up.
Yeah, but that was a great time for me. That particular I saw it Halloween Day.
Nice.
I don't remember when it came out, but it was Halloween 2018, and I was living with my mom and sisters, and we were getting ready for a Halloween party. We'd never thrown a Halloween party, I don't think, at least not in a long time. And my mom was gonna invite her coworker friends, my sisters, their friends. I had a few friends I invited over, but I made some badass decorations, some creepy fucking decorations. And
nice.
It was going to be a ball, and before the party actually went off, my buddy Simon, he came over, and we're like, let's go fucking see this movie real quick, then we'll go back to the party.
Yeah. What a way to set the tone.
Yeah, and it was the first Halloween movie since the fucking Rob Zombie movies, and at that point, that had almost 10 years. Yeah, 9 years. So I was
the longest
psyched.
gap, I think, in between Halloween movies. I think the longest gap before that was like 6 years.
Right.
So it had been a while.
Yeah, so I was super excited. We went, smoked a little doobie probably, saw the movie, and I thought it was super solid. Went back to a bitchin' Halloween party, dude. Like, you wouldn't think, yeah, your mom's coworkers at a Halloween party. It's probably going to be lame. It wasn't. It was a lot of fun. And I
Yep.
proceeded to go even cooler Halloween party after,
Oh shit!
with the fellow young people like
Party
me.
hopping.
Got so fucked up. I went as
Did anybody die in a barn?
almost.
Nobody died. Successful Halloween party.
It was me. I almost died, but I came dressed as Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro's character.
Okay,
Shaved
okay.
the mohawk on my head, what my sister did,
Nice.
and I got way too fucked up. Too many Jello shots,
Ooh,
too many blunts,
dangerous.
in the mix of those things. I ended up puking my guts out for like fucking 40 minutes in my
40?
friend's backyard.
That's a lot of minutes.
I don't know. Maybe it might have only been like fucking 4 minutes, but it felt like 40.
That's true.
It was miserable, and this fucking skanky ass chick.
Mm.
Remember Gail the Snail from Always Sunny?
Sure.
I don't know. She was like that. She was going around the whole time in the party. She went up to my friend. She's like, "Hey, are you one of the single guys here?" Just like trash, just total fucking
right.
slut,
Trash bag.
dirty whore bag. And
Gail the Snail.
I'm throwing up. She comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, guy." She starts like fucking poking me and shit. Hey, are you okay? You coming down on something? Are you holding? I'm like, I'm not holding anything. Get the fuck away from me, you crazy bitch. And she starts like touching herself like weirdly.
Really?
And then like starts like climbing on top of me.
This
Dude,
sounds like
disgusting.
a horror movie.
It was. I was fucking sexually assaulted that night.
Well, you're going to jail, Gail.
So anyways, Halloween 2018 makes me think of that. I don't know.
Nice.
And but I had a good time. Overall, it was a good time.
It's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's all that matters.
I am a victim, and first step is acceptance. And
Right. I stand with you. I stand with all victims.
thanks, brother.
I believe all victims. You too. Hashtag you too. Not me. I'm not a victim.
That's it's very noble of you.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Anyways,
Couple victims in this movie. Couple victims of death.
yeah.
Really cool nods back to a lot of movies. I wrote, what do we got? I got the heavy breathing is back in this movie.
Yes.
Very rad. I wrote subtle nod to the Cult movie, but I don't remember what they did.
Ooh. Now I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it was like a real subtle nod to the Cult. It was probably like a throwaway line or somebody being sarcastic or something. But it was a subtle nod to the Cult movie, and then I wrote bathroom nod to H2O with the bathroom scene. And I think that's the one. See, but then that's not H2O. That would have been 6. Maybe that's what I was thinking about when he was where we're there at like the rest stop and he kills the 2 reporters.
Yeah.
He he goes stall by stall opening it up. And I mean that scene was just brutal when he reaches the stall that the lady reporter was in, and she had heard him come in and heard him opening the doors. She's freaked the fuck out, and he had already killed another dude outside, and just reaches over the stall and drops his teeth on the floor.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
Chilling.
Yeah.
And then he ends up killing them both.
Yeah. Yeah, rips that guy's jaw off. You don't see it happen, but you see the aftermath. It's pretty cool.
Woo!
Yeah, some gnarly kills in this movie.
Yeah. It's definitely very intense.
The tracking shot that happens with Mike after the fact, after he gets his mask back, after he kills his reporters, he's just going around. Everyone's trick-or-treating. It's nighttime.
Yeah.
He's just going like house to house. He doesn't have a weapon really, so he goes to this one house. You're just following the whole time. Then he goes into this woman's kitchen, and he goes left. He goes out of sight out of the doorway, and he picks up a hammer and fucking bashes her in. You don't see it, but then you see him just drop the hammer, pick up a kitchen knife. Then you continue to follow him, and then you see the aftermath of him,
Right.
Of his murdered victim. And then he passes like a crying baby at one point. He stops, looks, and just continues on his way.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments like, what the fuck you about to do, Michael?
Right,
Come on, don't
right.
go that far.
Yeah.
You already killed a kid at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that sequence was like classic Halloween. It's just like that little like 5-minute sequence that almost sold the whole movie for me.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some other nods. I think it's in the next one, so I'll save it for when we talk about that. But the nod to Halloween 3. Danny McBride wrote these movies.
He co-wrote them, yeah.
And there are parts that you could tell. It's just like
100%.
this movie was funny, dude.
Yeah.
I forget whose dad it was. So Lori is a grandmother in this movie. She has a kid. The kid had, in the time in between Halloween 1 and Halloween 2018, has distanced herself from her mother.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks she's crazy. She thinks she's obsessed with Michael Myers. I can't do this anymore.
Right.
Starts her own family, has a daughter. But her husband is very funny.
Yeah.
Her husband's great. There's a scene with these two cops that you could tell was 100% Danny McBride.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's completely useless.
Yeah.
You could take it out and it doesn't change the movie.
Right.
But they're sitting in this car just talking about like lunch.
Yeah.
And like the one cop is just really talking up this type of sandwich. And the other cop's like, I don't want it. I got my lunch. Yeah. And it's like a corner piece of a brownie and like a dollop of fudge. Like it's just it's so stupid, but it's so funny.
Yeah, it's just a little like just a little color for these little minor characters.
Yeah.
That brings a little levity to the whole situation. Yeah. So I like it. I like those little touches, and I like Michael in this movie throughout this whole trilogy. I think it's my favorite Michael, and the reason is the OG Michael is great because he's very unassuming. He's just an average height guy, not particularly bulky, but he has superhuman strength.
Right.
He can take some shots, can lift people up with one hand.
Sure.
What have you. He's very slick, very sleek.
Yeah.
Like a cat, very silent. And I like that about him. He's like ghostly-like, which goes with the mask. It's very ghostly-like, right. And I like the way he moves. Then you got like the Rob Zombie ones where he's just like a hulking fucking brute, right? Just fucking brutal, dude. Just
that one might be my favorite.
Super
Michael.
Destructive, and I get it. For me, James Jude Courtney, who plays this Michael, is a good mix of the two in a way, because I like he still maintains this kind of supernatural edge, whereas Michael in the Rob Zombie version, who is absolutely terrifying for sure, he feels like a human. He feels like a person. Yeah. Who's just fucking super huge and strong.
Right.
But like James Jude Courtney ones, who's like he's big guy, he's tall, but he's not like oddly tall. He's not
right.
I
know what you mean.
He's kind of sort of slender in a way. Yeah. Just compared to like Tyler Mane in the Rob Zombie ones. But he maintains that ghostly like kind of movement in the way he walks and in the way he just kind of composes himself.
Yeah.
I really like mixed with how fucking just brutal he can be too.
Absolutely.
And those little micro movements, he just has this sort of callousness to him. Like in that sequence where the tracking shot where it's like one take where the woman's on the phone and you see him on the side going into her backyard. You see a silhouette walk down and she's on the phone and she looks out into the blinds towards the camera and you see him behind and he stabs her through the neck. And then
that one was intense.
But the way he just kind of like drops her body, like there's this sort of like callousness to it. He's very like quick and like one to like psh, and then just psh,
like I'm done here. Like, there's nothing more to do.
It's very callous. It's rough too, and
whereas like we mentioned in the other one with the Rob Zombie, there's a lot of lingering.
Sure.
Like he played it as like soaking in the kill. This Michael was like, I'm here for business and I'm moving on to the next contract.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Sure. But he does maintain his playfulness. He does like
silly little cat.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll set the bodies up if he has time. Yeah. He'll like he'll like little like action figures and shit.
Yeah.
Especially towards like the later movies, but yeah. What else you got?
Do we remember why he came back to Haddonfield? In this one, I just remember he got out and then he's back. He's back. He's tormenting the town.
Well, he never really left. I don't think like the bus got that far, so he's already in like at least the vicinity.
Yeah,
and it's what he knows.
Right. Yeah,
he's just going back home.
Probably just going home. Yeah,
that is what he's doing.
The man just wants to sleep.
But the only reason that happened was because the doctor Sartain, let him
literally
out.
brought him to Laurie.
Which I
pretty
like
much.
that twist. A lot of Halloween stands don't like that. Like, it's fucking stupid. Oh, the doctors are saying, oh, it's dumb. I'm like, why? Like, it's a good new way to like explain Michael getting out. You know,
Yeah.
rather than the old, oh, he escaped and there's no explanation why, like the first one.
Right.
You know, it's just fine. Or it's like the Rob Zombie ones where he just muscles his way out.
Yeah. For
And
me,
this one, like, there's an external force who's like obsessed, who's got his own sick motivations.
yeah.
Which I think is very
absolutely.
neat. Honestly, I thought that was really cool. Laurie Strode was the one who got away. And he's like,
Mhm.
all right, let me kind of curate, let me lead him towards her.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
face
yeah.
her for the
Yeah.
last time. But
And I mean, to be fair, that face off was really intense.
definitely, yeah.
Going around the house, and she's got her house. She's got this whole like underground bunker under the kitchen counter, and Laurie's in there with her daughter, and then Laurie's out of it, and then her daughter's in there with the granddaughter, and then they're the whole like third act, I guess, is focused around this house and this kitchen and these booby traps, and they end up trapping Michael down there. They literally cage him in, and they set the place on fire. And I
Yeah.
thought that was so rad because, as I mentioned with Resurrection, fire is always fucking cool.
Yeah.
Fire's definitely cool. And they thought they burned him alive, and they ran out, and then the movie just ends.
You a pyromaniac,
Uh,
Matt? Is this a confession?
I'm not saying I'm not,
Okay.
but
I'm not saying you are either.
you never seen me and a firefighter in the same room at the same time. So.
That's true.
But I mean, I really liked it. It sets up a whole new it sets up a whole new path. It sets up a new world for these movies. It sets up a new narrative, and I'm with it.
Well, it's cool because the way it ends, it's like it's just final enough, but
Yeah.
it's just ambiguous enough where
Right.
it's like they really meet that middle point where, and I think it was the fact like they ended a certain way where it's like, listen, we want to make sequels, but if this doesn't make money, then we're not going
Then
to.
this will be the end.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we want to end it on like a good note, and they did, and
Yeah.
it made a shit. I think possibly to this day, it's the highest grossing R-rated slasher movie.
Nice.
I think so.
Who wouldn't be excited, man? It was good. I ended up giving it a 9.
That's a good score.
I loved
Same
it.
as Rob Zombie's.
Yep.
Original one.
It's right up there with Rob Zombie for me.
I'd give it a. Yeah, I'd give it a 3.5. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe a 4. Yeah, I couldn't find anything wrong with it. It's a safe movie,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It
I get
does
what you
all
mean.
the things right, and it does it very well.
Yeah.
It's things that we've seen before, kind of. Dr. Sartain twist was, I don't know.
I thought it was pretty funny when he puts on the mask
Yeah,
for like a half a second.
yeah.
Like
Just want to feel what it's like.
Yeah, he has this interesting angle when he's in the when he's in the car with the cop, and he's asking these questions out loud, and they frame it as if he's like studying Michael, and he's like, I wonder what he feels, and he's talking about like the feeling and the mentality of like in the moment of these kills and all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then you find out that he basically like, I don't know, like wants to be Michael, like in a sense, like
Mm-hmm.
so it makes you think about his motivations and his intentions, and it's like it just puts a new spin on it.
Definitely.
Where we've had 40 years of the doctor caring about Michael,
Mm-hmm.
this new doctor is like, no, I want to be him.
Right.
Rad.
I think that's rad too.
Very
Yeah.
rad. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a unique idea. And
It's a unique
unique
never
New
mind.
York.
Yeah, not even
Unique New York. Unique New York. Yeah, I told you to do your exercises, Mike.
I should have.
But yeah, and solid fucking kills in the movie, dude. One of my favorite kills, which was basically off screen, but you see the aftermaths, is those two funny cops. And they're funny, and you don't need like clown music to show that they're funny, which is cool, like
right.
Halloween 5.
Yeah.
But
You just need good writing. Who'd have thought?
yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Danny McBride wasn't maybe around during Halloween 5 or
He probably had some notebooks or something. He was probably a young, aspiring teenager.
for sure.
He probably saw Halloween 5 and was like, I could do that so much better.
Oh yeah,
And then
for
he
sure.
did.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, the one kill, the one cop who happens to be the special effects makeup artist,
Right.
who did all the fucking gory shit, all the body parts and
Mhm.
the carnage and what have you. Yeah, his death is one of the most brutal, which is funny. He gave
Yeah.
himself the the most brutal death. But
he gave himself the coolest looking one.
the jack-o'-lantern head.
Yeah,
he hollowed.
dude.
Yeah, Mike hollowed out his fucking head.
Yeah.
And put a flashlight in it. That's
And
fucking sick.
And then put his head on the lap of the other dead cop.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, so he's definitely he's got a creative bent to him.
Michael's a funny guy.
Yeah, dude.
I want to hang out with him.
He's a cheeky bastard.
I want to hang out with him. But like behind 4 feet of bulletproof glass.
I get a beer with him behind 4 feet of bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
But solid fucking Halloween movie.
Absolutely. So then after that, it's a little bit of a wait. You know, I mean, I get 2 years after this movie came out, the world shut down, and then just 1 year after that, they managed to bring out the sequel, Halloween Kills. 2021's Halloween Kills. A few years later, David Gordon Green.
More like Halloween Kills the franchise. No, I'm kidding.
No, this one was
a lot of fun, dude. I love this movie.
This one was very fun. I think I mentioned to you, like, this movie, and it goes to the writing. Like, a good actor can pull off cheesy bullshit, because there's a lot of it. This movie's very cheesy.
Oh God.
You know, especially in like the last half of the movie. The first half, it does a really cool setup. It basically it helps flesh out the painting of erasing all the other movies. So like after the events of the first one, he goes home, and we see that these 2 cops that responded to the kills and the terror of the OG first movie had an opportunity to basically kill him.
Right.
I put here there was a fun deception with the cop kill, because they frame it. The one cop, you know, it's these 2 cops in the Myers home, and the one cop goes into the sister's room where Michael committed his first murder at 6 years old, and he goes to the window and he looks down and he sees boot prints, and then the camera goes behind him and it looks like a classic POV shot of Michael, and it starts moving forward. So as the viewer, you're like, I've seen this 100 times. Michael's going to push him out the window. And it's just the camera, because then Michael comes in from the side. He starts fucking this dude up.
Classic red herring.
Yeah. And then the other cop, basically, who grows up to be the cop in the first movie.
Yeah, Frank,
fucks up, you know, like Michael's grabbing this dude, he's got his gun drawn, and he's a bad shot, and he shoots his buddy in the neck.
He should just walked up to Mike and then just shot him.
Right. I mean, you know, hey, you're gonna kill my friend either way. At least your hands are busy. I'm just gonna walk up and just put this on your mask. But nobody thinks to go for the head.
It's, you know, plot armor.
Tell you.
But yeah, true. It is what it is, though. You know, it is very tragic, though.
Again.
Yeah.
A lot of fun with that. What else we got? This second movie takes place in a hospital, which is a fun nod to the OG2, even though it kind of erases it.
True.
Laurie's in the hospital. The cop is in the hospital. They're friends, and we learn through exposition later where he tells the story of how he fucked up and all this stuff, and he feels all this guilt, and a lot goes down in the hospital. A lot of it.
Well, going back to the 2 cops, just going back to the whole flashback sequences, I gotta say, very well done flashback sequences.
Oh yeah, they were fun.
They were fun. They somehow get like the lighting and the kind of color and cinematography as close as you can get of a modern movie to the first 2 movies, and just recreating the 1978 that night, and you know, there's all this pandemonium. Michael's on the loose.
Yeah.
And there's the kids, you know, the kids that bullied Tommy Doyle from the first movie. Now you're seeing like them on Halloween night. Now the kid who was bullying him, and now he's getting bullied.
Yeah.
By the Mulaney's.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the Mulaney's. And
Mulaney rules.
Yeah, Mulaney rules. And Mulaney, I have a feeling you got a lot going on in your life right now. Right now, I got to study. And yeah, it was cool seeing that kind of perspective.
Yeah.
And then you see him growing up later. But
right.
Yeah, the flashback sequences were
great. Bless you.
Thank you. Top tier.
Yeah. We see bless you.
Thanks.
We see Anthony Michael Hall is playing Tommy Doyle. It's the second time that we've seen this character grown up. The first time was our buddy Paul Stephen Rudd.
The best portrayal, I would say.
I'm sorry again, Paul Stephen Rudd.
Yeah.
But now it's he's a little bit older. It's 40 years after the event, because this is another one. It takes place right after, even though it came out a few years later.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think Paul Rudd was supposed to do it, honestly, like reprise the role.
that would have been pretty cool.
Because he's done work too with David Gordon Green. Because David Gordon, he's made like Pineapple Express. He's like he's made movies.
Same dude.
Yeah, he's made movies with the Apatow kind of crew. That
Really,
like the whole Danny McBride. Like he's made movies with Danny McBride like back in the day too. Like Pineapple Express, Your Highness.
Yeah. Okay.
Eastbound and Down. He did some directorial work with. Like he's very much a journeyman director.
He's a
all
funny
over.
man.
Yeah, but then he's made like serious independent like dramas.
Cool.
And he's all over the place. This guy.
Didn't know that. That's really awesome.
Yeah, a little fun fact.
Put that in your bank.
Yeah.
I put here, it's very Frankenstein-esque. Tommy Doyle really does a good job at rallying the town.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's this really kick-ass scene in the hospital where it's just pandemonium. These people are freaking out. You know, like you have townsfolk coming into the hospital seeing if their family members were victims of everything that went down in the first movie, and everybody's angry and the cops aren't doing enough, and he really rallies everybody. And even before that, where he just gathers pockets of people to search the streets for Michael.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that aspect of the movie.
It was very Frankenstein-esque, like, you know, get your torches and pitchforks and
totally.
hunt the monster.
Yeah, definitely raised the stakes. Cool. There was a little bit of that in Halloween 4. If you remember, it's just like some bartender seeing all the things happening on the news. Yeah. And he's like, "All right, guys, let's go." And then like fucking like 10 guys like just like get up. All right, here we go. It's like a little militia that's already like just ready to go.
And then they kill a dude from the town.
Yeah, they don't even show him. They're like, "Oh shit, dude, that's Bobby Fargus."
Yeah.
Ah shit.
Like they show up to like a gazebo, and one guy's like, he sees a bush kind of rustle.
Yeah.
And then like 4 dudes just unload clips, and then they walk up and they're like, "Fuck, that's Craig."
Yeah.
"You son of a bitch, you said you saw him."
Yeah.
I think that was the line. Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, and then they kind of parallelogram. They kind of parallel that in this movie with the Danny DeVito looking fucking mental patient.
Yeah.
And they drive him to get fucking killed.
I mean, he had a bad day and it just got worse.
Mm.
You know, I wrote something about that. Like I'd seen this movie before, and I didn't like that part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, not that everybody had seen Michael, but like, you gotta know that it's not this like short, stubby, I can barely walk. Like, he's not going around killing people.
Right.
And I wrote that it has to be some kind of commentary that the movie's doing on mob mentality.
It was pretty heavy-handed, I'd say. And
I put that I was too stupid to get it. Like when I first watched it, and I was like, it's fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But then
it is a little dumb. Don't get me wrong, but it's supposed to be. I guess that's what they're going for.
That's the commentary. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because even like when they're storming through the hospital, chasing this guy around, Laurie is like trying to yell at them, like that's not him. She even like yells out, "You fucking sheep! It's not him." Like,
that's funny.
Okay, I guess I get it. You know, the Laurie's daughter helps this dude basically trap himself in a hallway, and the mob just swarms in. They start beating the door down, and he ends up just jumping off the roof.
Yep.
And then, I don't know, it was kind of funny, but then also like, this is so stupid. Like, after he died, how quickly they were like, yeah, I guess that wasn't him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, he's already dead.
Yeah.
You know, and then they get a good look at him, and they're like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense. And
oh yeah, by the way,
now that he's dead, you're just like, oh no, that's not Michael. Like, you couldn't tell when he was
alive. When he was running at 1.5 miles an hour.
Yeah. Oh, now that his brains are splattered all over the pavement.
Right.
I think we got the wrong guy. And, oh, dude. And then Sheriff Brackett, you know, reprising his role from the first one.
Yeah. That was fun. That was very fun.
He looks at his corpse. He looks up. He's like, he's turning us into monsters. It's
yeah.
Like, yeah, I get it. You know, like, I get it. You have to say it. So on the nose.
You don't say.
But
yeah, fun.
It doesn't ruin the movie for me though, because it's just so much fun. It's absolute mayhem, dude.
Yeah.
It's just Michael unleashed, dude, and then we get like 2 hours of that, and I'm all for it,
absolutely.
Dude. And I noticed this movie and the movie preceding it. It's a lot more stylistic than the first one.
Yeah, a lot of fun
Halloween.
camera angles, a lot of fun zooms.
Yeah, the lighting too is
Mm-hmm.
just a lot more colorful,
Yeah.
and whereas the one before it and the one before is a little more like desaturated, a little more muted, kind
Mm-hmm.
of the colors.
Yeah.
It was more clean kind of looking,
Yeah.
and
This one had a lot of red.
yeah, a lot of reds and oranges and
Yeah.
greens, and yeah, he committed more to it. He was
Yeah.
a lot more stylistic in this one, which I liked.
Yeah. I put that there was where do I have it? Real fun camera work, especially with Tommy. Like when he would go on some of his monologues and some of his rants, like
Swing old Huckleberry.
yeah. I mean, like, and that is one of the many instances of like corny line, like the whole "evil dies tonight" thing. Like
Yeah,
that's corny, but I'll tell you what, I'm riled up right now. Like it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
yeah.
This is the movie that has the nod to Halloween 3 when Michael kills literal children,
Love it.
but they're in the three masks from Halloween 3.
Great nod.
The pumpkin, the skull, and I was sitting there, and when they reveal the body of like the older lady, she's in the witch mask. And I remember sitting and saying out loud, like, there it is, like, because I was looking for it.
Yeah, yeah. Great homage.
Yeah, yeah, just little subtle things like that. Like I said in one of the other older videos, if you don't know what you're looking at, you won't get it. And
Right.
that's the kind of Easter egg that I like.
Yeah, it's not in your face. It's
I
just a nice little, oh, look at
yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
I hate the Easter egg that tells you it's an Easter egg.
Right, yeah.
Like this one, if you never saw Halloween 3, you're just, oh, those are Halloween masks. But if
Yeah.
you'd seen the movie, you, oh, I know where that's from. That's fucking cool. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, it works on both levels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely how you got to do it. Let's see what else. Oh, this movie had a lot of shots of Michael that were just daunting, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed with a killer fucking score.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
There was like 3 or 4 different shots of Michael in this movie where he's just kind of looming and the camera's stuck on him, and I think like 1 or 2 of them he's not even center frame. He's just kind of off to the side, but you see him, and it's just the environment and the Michael and the music, and it's the kind of shit that like I would screen grab that moment and turn it into a poster.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and yeah, the Carpenter, he came back for the score as well as his son, and it shows, and it's fucking awesome. It's one of the strongest points of all 3 of these movies.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love hearing it. I love even just hearing like the subtle little variations of his already classic score that he does with it is very unique, as well as like the new stuff that he introduces to the movies. Yeah, I agree, especially in that little chase sequence with Lindsay Wallace from the first movie, who's all grown up. After he kills like everybody in that ridiculous scene where he kills all those people in the car. And the nurse with a Desert Eagle starts shooting at him. He fucking kicks the door
and
hits the gun, blows her own fucking brains out. Dude, the audience went insane when that happened. Dude, they were laughing their fucking ass off, and so was I. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a perfect balance of ridiculous and fucking awesome.
I mean,
you
because
know what I mean?
like 10 seconds before that, the way he kills that lady's husband was crazy, because he's focusing on the old lady in the front seat. This dude's in the back, and he tries to like
strangle
him. He tries to strangle him with the fake stethoscope. And he's pulling on it, and Michael just turns. So he's like so you could tell he's just putting like not that he's not putting effort, but it's just not working, and it just goes to show like the power of Michael.
Right.
And he just turns around and just hits him with the knife in the eye.
Yeah, just like,
and you see him kind of just like twitch out a little bit, and then like it was gnarly, it was gory, it was violent, and then 3 seconds later he makes this lady shoot herself in the face.
Dude, fucking hilarious. But yeah, the preceding chase sequence right after that with Lindsay Wallace.
Yeah.
Through like those woods with those big ass trees, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's that little like stream with the bridge over it. You can see like the reflections of the water casting on like the bridge and the trees and Michael, and she's like hiding like by the big roots. That's a great fucking sequence.
Yeah,
it's a beautifully shot scene, a lot of tension, and yeah, one of my favorite sequences in the movie.
Yeah. And then as it ends, I mean, you know, they find Michael, the townsfolk, they proceed to Richard Ramirez him and beat the shit out of him in the street.
Yep.
And in good classic slasher fashion, nobody goes for the head.
Right.
And he ends up getting his. Like a good kung fu movie, one by one, just starts taking them all down.
Yeah.
In like this really badass montage scene. A lot of zooms, a lot of stuff that was probably filmed, but like a mix between on location and
for sure.
and probably like in front of a black curtain or something, because there was a lot of like frontal shots of somebody coming in and then, you know, just getting wrecked, getting stabbed, getting sliced, getting thrown around. Anthony Michael Hall bites it.
Yeah.
Great scene.
I love that scene.
Tommy Loomis, man.
Yeah, because he's just so confident he's going to kill him the whole movie, and then nope. And I like that scene where he stabs him and he's just looking into his eyes, you know, just like the haunting blackness of his eyes and his mask. It's pretty cool. Yeah, shout out Anthony Michael Hall. I like his take on Tommy Doyle.
Yeah.
He's like,
did I say Loomis? I said Tommy Loomis. My bad.
Oh, I didn't notice. But yeah, he's so he's always so like the nerdy guy in the 80s movies. Now he's a fucking grown up. He's just a meathead.
He's just a beefcake.
He's just a he's just that fucking guy, you know. And it's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was a really fun movie. I really liked it.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
One of my favorites of the franchise.
Yeah, I ended up slapping this one with an 8, just under the first one.
Yeah, I would give it a 3.5 as well.
Yeah,
I think the one before I give a 3.5. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like them equally. Halloween and Halloween Kills. I used to think I liked Halloween Kills a little bit more, but now I appreciate Halloween 1 a little bit more every time I watch it.
Yeah.
Less, fucking corny ass dialogue, I guess, which, it's fun. But like some of the monologuing, it's like, oh my God, like I get it, dude. Evil transcends. The more you fear, the stronger it gets. It's like, okay.
Save that shit for Freddy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The trilogy ends 1 year later. Halloween ends.
More like Halloween ends the franchise.
Am I right? 2022.
It won't.
Well, hopefully not. We have
No. I've been there since the Rob Zombie movies. I've been there in the theaters for every Halloween since the Rob Zombie one. So, and I plan to be there in the future.
Right? Yeah. No, you're a real one, dude. You're a real one.
I am.
We have another reference to The Thing in this movie. I think they're also watching it. But the fun thing is in the original OG Halloween, the reference to The Thing is they're watching the original 50s one. In this one, they're watching John Carpenter's version.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Which is fun. I mean, another thing, like if you don't know that John Carpenter directed Halloween and The Thing, you just think, okay, they're just watching a movie.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Also, like, if you don't know that, you don't probably know anything at all.
Right. I mean, you probably think that 2 + 2 is 4.
Right.
Dummies.
Fucking idiot.
What else we got? I wrote "Kid deserved it," and that's in reference to the opening scene. So, like the main,
he kind of did.
The main character, this
don't
kid,
lock people in fucking attics.
Yeah, don't be a little piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, like this kid Corey, he's a babysitter. He's babysitting this little fucking brat. The mom said no TV and have him asleep by a certain time, and he figured I'll cut the kid a break. We're gonna watch a scary movie. They were watching The Thing. That's where the reference comes in. And the kid's just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
The kid's just a piece of shit. And I forget how they get there. They're playing a game or the kid runs off or whatever, but he runs upstairs and this Corey kid goes to find him. And then the kid locks Corey in a room. He's freaking out. I mean, it's not like Michael's there. It's none of that. He's just trying to get out and he's kicking this door. And he finally kicks it open, hits the kid in the face. The kid tumbles, falls over the banister, and falls like 3 floors as his parents are coming back from a party. I mean, the details of that are just like, Jesus Christ. Like, they literally walk in the door, and the camera is set up so that you just see the body flop right in front of it.
Best opening to a horror movie I've seen
Absolutely.
in years. Maybe my favorite, dude. I love
Yeah.
it. Like the fucking subversion. You think okay, Michael's back. He's not. Okay. The kid locks the babysitter in the attic or whatever the fuck you call it. He's freaking out. I assume he's just scared of the dark or something. He's like, fucking get me the fuck out of here. And kids, he's fucking with him. Obviously accidentally kills the kid, but like, yeah, the brutality, the
Dude.
unintentional brutality.
The
But like
sound of that slam.
Sound of it, seeing his
Oh.
head just like smack on the ground and then like flip up and then down,
Oh
blood
my
pouring out immediately.
God.
It's very realistic, but it was like, oh my God, that's fucked. That whole situation's
Yeah.
fucked. And then the mom screaming up
Oh my
at the
God.
stairs. He's
What
got
have
the
you
knife in
done?
his hand. The whole thing looks bad. What have you done? Hard cut to John Carpenter's classic score, Halloween Ends. Oh, the opening credits, dude. The pumpkins.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite opening credit sequences of any Halloween movie. The pumpkins.
We're like morphing in and out. Yeah.
In and out of like a Russian doll of pumpkins.
Yeah.
And then the last pumpkin, it opens up. It's just like bloody guts and
Yeah,
shit.
it's like
And,
like the webby, stringy kind of.
Yeah. Awesome.
And you mentioned it to me. I noticed that the intro, the credits were blue, which
That's
I
right.
thought was weird. They're always orange.
Right.
And you had mentioned that that's a nod to Halloween 3.
It had to have been.
That Halloween 3, those credits were blue.
I don't know if they ever confirmed it, but it had to have been. It's the only Halloween movie that had it. The same font, same
Sure.
color, that kind of light blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it almost seemed like a signal. It's like, this is going to be different.
And it
from
was.
from all the other Halloween movies, just like Halloween 3 was.
Yeah.
And it was. And
It
yeah,
absolutely
it
was.
good. Yeah, by the way, opened with a banger of a song with those credits.
Yeah.
Not the credits, I'm sorry. The pre-credits, right before the credits, that like rockabilly kind of song
Yeah.
was really cool. Anyway.
This was one I didn't like when I first saw it because it was so different.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what stick I had up my ass because watching this rewatch,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was great.
And you had seen the previews too first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this one, Corey is this new like main character. We still have Laurie. We still have her granddaughter because Laurie's mother bites it at the very end of Halloween Kills. Spoiler. So we still have them, but now the movie's more focused around this Corey kid.
Wait, Laurie's who?
Laurie's daughter.
Oh, I thought you said mother. I'm sorry.
No.
Laurie's daughter. Yeah.
I mean, I guess whatever happened legally with this kid dying, Corey didn't go to jail or whatever. He's still living in town. He's working at like a junkyard. He's just trying to make ends meet, and he gets bullied because he's like a weird kid. He ends up finding Michael, or I guess Michael finds him. Depends on how you think about fate.
No, he found me. He rescued me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he gets bullied and he fucks up his hand. Laurie finds him, brings him to a hospital that her granddaughter happens to work at. They get set up. They go to a Halloween party. Corey has a bad night because they get drunk. They have a little bit of fun. And then at the bar is the mom of the kid that Corey killed.
Oh, God.
And she just lets him have it. She's become a drunk. She's become, her body, her life spiraled.
Yeah, of course.
So Corey's like, fuck this. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yeah, he's having the most fun he had ever had.
Yeah, he was having fun.
In years.
Yeah.
And then she
then
brought him down.
This one bitch got to bring up how I killed her son.
Oh,
Ugh.
God, get over it.
So as he's walking home, his bullies from earlier in the movie find him. And they start fucking with him. They start fighting. They toss him over like this like low bridge, and it's right by like a sewer pipe, and that's where Michael's been hiding.
Mm-hmm.
That's like his new like kind of lair. And I think Michael brings him in there, like he drags him in there. And there's something they don't really explain it, and I think it's okay. Like Michael just sees something in this kid. Sees like either that same kind of rage, that same kind of pain, because he doesn't kill him. He kind of like almost trains him.
Yeah, almost. It's weird. Their relationship is like, I don't know. Obviously, nothing's said because Michael doesn't talk, but like,
Right.
It makes sense to me. Like, I think a lot of people think the whole situation is ridiculous, but think about it. Like, try to think about it from Michael's perspective. I mean, he's beat to shit. He's like basically dying.
Yeah.
You know, he's feeling.
This is a very humanized Michael.
Yeah.
Like a realistic Michael.
Yeah, he's starting to feel his own mortality. You know,
Right.
he was fucking brutalized in the previous movie.
Mm-hmm.
And this kid just like almost, you know, he just like plops up on his doorstep almost. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Like he's
pretty
just,
much.
You know, he's no threat to Michael. You know, he witnessed like him, you know, being this victim, and it's like, to think about it, to Michael, it's like, why bother killing this guy? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something interesting about him. Like, there's something going on.
Like,
he sees something in him.
The angle of like Michael training him in a sense, I would rather that than what the series has tried to do before, where it's like, I put my evil consciousness in you. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Because like with this, they start going out on kills together.
Yeah.
Like they kill that one couple and they do it together, and then Michael eventually stops going, and it's just this one kid.
Which I gotta wonder how that came to be, right? Like logistically,
Right?
Because I assume the doctor and whoever, like, they live a little farther out there.
Right.
You know? Did Michael just hitch a ride on Corey's bike?
Yeah,
Did he ride
on
bitch?
his little bike.
Yeah, did he ride bitch on Corey's bike? All right, Mike, let's go. Hop on. Hold on tight.
Right. When I hit the gas, let go of my hips and wrap around my waist.
Exactly.
Just you got Corey driving, and then 6'5" Michael just standing in the back, standing on his pegs or whatever.
I feel like that's got, or like Corey just took his bike and went. Mike's like, I'll catch up to you. You know?
I'll walk.
Yeah.
I make it work every time.
Yeah.
I'm always there. I'll be there on time.
Trust me. Yeah. I may be fucking dying. I can barely kill anybody, but I can teleport. Come on.
Yeah. You know, I'm not too beat up for these two legs to keep me moving.
Exactly.
That's funny, man. Yeah, I got Corey tag teams bodies with Michael. Yep. You started this. You invited me. Who said? Oh, I got
You said that to Lori.
He says that to Lori because Lori, like, so they kind of blend it in a sense. They blend the Michael trains the kid, but then the whole like imposing of that evil spirit, because then now Lori sees this same kid and she feels something different almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And this is after his meeting with Michael.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, and
she
now
can smell it on him.
Yeah, and so now she's trying to convince her granddaughter. Like, there's even this one point where she gets into the house that he's been sleeping in, and tries to like talk to him, and that's when he says that.
So that's up for debate. Before we go any further, that's up for debate whether that actually took place, or that was just in Corey's mind.
What meeting with Lori like that?
Yeah, Lori being in the house, and she's on the chair leaning back, and she's monologuing about evil and all that.
Yeah,
that's debated, and it makes a lot of sense.
I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like, she kind of disappears out of nowhere. I mean, you know, things like that happen throughout the series, but like,
I mean, have you not seen the way Michael moves for 12 movies?
Yeah, I know. But just like little details, right? Which is it's not very obvious, but having watched the movie, this is probably like my 5th time watching it. But before they have their little interaction, when she's in the house, she flies a little paper airplane. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
The kid, I forget the kid's name, but in the beginning, he throws an airplane.
Right.
So that's almost like maybe an indication that this is something else.
I could see that.
And just like, I don't know. Yeah, and like the way she kind of just like disappears into the wind like that. And you could interpret it as Corey just kind of having an argument with himself, you know. But with Lori, but she's not really there because he knows she's an obstacle in his way at that point.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So I tend to believe that she actually wasn't there. Having said that, one of my favorite scenes in the movie.
Sure, yeah.
Like,
it was a very intense scene.
We talk about like corny monologuing, like, oh my God, but that was great. That's one of the examples where you remember that Jamie Lee Curtis is a fucking great actress.
Absolutely.
You know, she's talking about like there are 2 different kinds of evil. You know what I mean? Great fucking scene.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And I got here as like a note to the note when he's yelling at her, you started this, you invited me. Like, I put, is that Michael or is that Corey talking?
Right, it's kind of paralleling.
Yeah, because he could be arguing with Lori in his head, but who's arguing with Lori? because it could be, and throughout the trilogy, plenty of people in the trilogy also blame Laurie for bringing Michael back.
True.
So like, who is arguing with her, and who is that person even arguing with?
Mm-hmm.
It's a real fun scene. I hadn't known anything about people debating whether she was there or not. It puts a real fun spin on it. It just makes it better.
Totally.
Just makes it so much better. Really, really good. I think my last note, always nice to hear the breathing.
Yeah.
They brought the heavy breathing back in this one.
Yeah.
And the ending is super interesting, man. Like this dude, he goes to Laurie's house. I think he tries to kill her. She kind of bests him, and then he ends up killing himself. But then he's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
But then he is dead. It really makes you think, like, Jesus, did Michael really put himself in that? Because he stabs himself in the neck and then comes back, like a few minutes later. Like, it's super interesting.
I kind of see it as like, it's not exactly explained, but if you want to try to put an explanation on it, it's kind of like, I don't really see it as like, as Michael is transferring his evil. Like there's some sort of telepathic, telekinetic thing going on between him and Corey. I don't really see it like that. More like Corey's in like this crazy kind of vulnerable state, and Michael's energy maybe kind of rubs off on to him rather than transfers.
Like he's
to
like
him.
breeding his own evil.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, it's almost just kind of the circumstances he was in kind of led to this. And, but as far as like, him like stabbing himself in the neck and then still being alive, it's almost like the idea of like how like evil will like kind of transcend people, which they kind of like talk about throughout the whole fucking series. But like, now he's got that supernatural bent to him that Michael has now.
Sure.
Because it's like his sort of evolution. But Mike, he nips that in the bud real quick. He's like, no. I'm the OG. Then snaps his fucking neck. You go to sleep now, all right?
Yeah. I really liked seeing that.
Yeah, I love
it. It shows
it was only right. You gotta kill him.
It shows Michael's inhumanity. It shows that, like, I was just resting, and almost like in a way it could be like Michael was just using this dummy.
Totally.
I'm just using you. I'll let you think that we're buddies.
Yeah.
We'll go on a few fun dates. We'll go on a few dates. We'll kill some people.
Michael's mad manipulative.
But that's just because I'm getting my legs back, baby. Michael's a toxic boyfriend.
He's very toxic. Yeah.
And when at that final fight with him and Laurie, I mean, it was real fun to see in the kitchen. They were fucking each other up.
Yeah.
And then, she got the best of him, man.
Yep.
She got the best of him. They finally, truly end everything. They kill him. He's dead on the kitchen table. He's pinned with a fridge. He's got a bunch of knives in him. He's got a knife in his hand. They kill him, and then bring the whole town out to see them drop him in a grinder.
Naturally. Yeah, you got it. You got to make a ceremony out of it, dude.
Yeah.
And
that was a real fun CGI scene, seeing that body crumple up and kind of explode and pop like a nasty zit.
Totally.
It was real fun to watch. Just right for the camera, right, man? Oh my God. You hide nothing to imagination.
Yeah, come on, dude. Show some fucking class, you bitch.
Come on.
You dirty bitch.
What are you doing? Be a lady.
There you go. But anyways, man. You got something else? You got another note?
No. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, there's some little things that you could interpret as little like metaphors or symbolism. In the beginning, when he's at the kid's house babysitting, before everything goes down, he goes into the fridge, and you remember there's beer in there, and there's chocolate milk, and he's looking at the beer. He picks up the beer, and he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna drink the beer." And then he goes for the chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Before he could drink the chocolate milk, the kid Jeremy, that's his name, he starts doing his shenanigans, and then it goes from there, right?
Right.
And later on, after he kills the kid and he's the town pariah, and right before he confronts the bullies, he buys chocolate milk at the convenience store.
Right.
And then they confront him there, and he ends up like, they're picking on him. He ends up getting so angry
that's
that
where he meets Laurie.
Smashes. Yeah, he crushes the bottle. Again, the chocolate milk, though. He doesn't get to drink chocolate milk. To me, it seems like a symbolism of like his innocence. Whatever that he'll never get back.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that seems obvious.
Yeah.
The claws. Jesus Christ.
Or chocolate milk is the problem.
or chocolate milk is the problem. But yeah, he never gets to drink the chocolate milk, and to me, yeah, it's like a little like symbolism of his innocence gone. But
I like that.
you like that?
Like,
I like that too.
Like I noticed the milk in the beginning, and I noticed when he grabs the milk in the store. I just didn't make the link. Like I saw the points, and I didn't even think of like he never gets to fucking drink his chocolate milk. Like he can't catch a break. Every time he goes for the milk, something terrible happens.
You're right.
You know, because if not for the milk, I mean, well, I'm not blaming the milk, but like, you know, the milk in the beginning of the movie is right before he kills the kid.
Right.
The milk at the store is right before, you know, he has this altercation with these people who put him in Michael's path.
Right.
So milk's the problem. I think milk's the problem.
Yeah, God.
Especially the chocolate one.
Yeah. Yeah, those brown cows. Yeah, you gotta stay away from those brown cows.
Stay away from the brown cows. Go for the red one, strawberry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I heard there's a green cows now that you should not get them angry.
Why? They sound like they spit out money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point.
Those are the udders I want to suck on. The green cow udders.
But we got to talk about the kills in the movie real quick because there's some brutal fucking kills. It's just as brutal as Halloween Kills. There's just less kills, really. But like when the kills happen, they're fucking gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
And the whole junkyard scene. Dude, he fucking puts a blowtorch to the kid's fucking mouth, dude.
Yeah.
When have you ever seen that in a movie? I've never seen it. Just fucking right in his mouth, dude.
That was gnarly.
I think they made like an animatronic like dummy or something, so they really like put a blowtorch to it.
Nice.
Yeah. All the effects are practical.
He hit that one chick through the fence with the van.
Yeah.
That was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, but she was alive, and then he just, stomps her fucking head in. And then the DJ, when he goes to the fucking DJ.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Breaks into the booth, starts smashing his fucking head until his jaw dislocates.
Yeah.
And then cuts out his tongue.
Cuts out his tongue, leaves it on the record, and starts skipping the song.
Yeah. And then Alice is hearing it on the radio in the car.
Yeah.
It's skipping. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Turns it off. Yeah, little stuff like that. I like. It's cool, man. The movie's a cool vibe, dude. Corey, he's a really cool character. Like, you can really feel for him. The actor Rowan Campbell, like he sells it, man.
Yeah.
And
he sells crazy pretty good.
The soundtrack is cool. There's like these like electronic rock kind of tunes, you know what I mean? Almost feels like the movie Drive, if you ever seen that. But it's a cool vibe of a movie. I think it's my favorite of the franchise. I know that
the franchise.
I'm sorry, did I say the franchise? I meant the trilogy.
Don't scare me like that.
It's up there. I'll say it's up there in the franchise, but of the trilogy, I think it's my favorite. I gotta be honest. I like the ones that take swings, man.
Yeah.
I find myself liking like movies like Halloween 6, Halloween 2, and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and this one. They're the movies that like they try to do something different, and for me, they largely succeed. Especially 6. That movie's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. That's a real strong word for it.
Yeah, no. No, I hear you. I understand. I understand why people wouldn't like 6. I understand why people wouldn't like Ends. They wanted to.
I mean, I ended up giving Ends an 8.
Yeah.
So for the trilogy, I went 9, 8, 8. I don't know if I have a favorite out of the 3. Because they're all so different.
They really are. Yeah.
You could argue that each one is the best of the 3.
Right.
Like 1 is just it's safe, but it's classic. It's hard hitting. 2 is like it's ramped up. It's violent. It's fun. It's campy. And then 3 is just complete pivot. You would never. I could give you 100 chances after watching 2 to guess where it would go, and you wouldn't guess that it would go there.
No.
And then it ends up being good. So I really liked all 3 of them.
Yeah.
I wonder what do you think is, I mean, obviously they kill him. The only way to bring him back would have to be on some goofy Jason shit, like the devil puts him back together.
The trilogy's done.
So the only way that they would make a new Halloween movie would be another hard reboot.
Yep.
Do you want a more modern retelling of 1? Or if they're going to reboot it, just make brand new everything and then Michael being the only link?
That's what yes.
Exactly. It would have
that.
to be.
This is exactly how I feel about Scream. the same time, like, just you gotta drop the legacy characters at some point, dude. Like, especially Lori, dude. Oh my god, dude. I mean, she wanted it to end at fucking Resurrection. She proceeded to do 3 more movies, and I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean,
Money talks, but
yeah.
like for the sake of the audience, we don't need it anymore. I think of Subversion. You know, like do something different.
Yeah.
Like Michael Myers is Michael Myers. Have his origin, I guess, be whatever, but maybe, I don't know, instead of killing his sister, he kills like his sister's friend or some girl that like he has an interest. I don't know.
But whoever he kills, show us the rack before he kills her.
Show us the rack.
Yeah, like make sure he kills her in first person and he gets a good look at him and he locks eyes with nipples and then he can kill her all he wants.
Yeah.
But we got to see it.
That's the other thing with this trilogy. Not a lot of nipples. They
I don't think there were any in this trilogy.
They just rehash the nipples of the first movie. They just take the trilogy. There's no nipples on its own.
I mean, great pair though.
It's a great pair.
Yeah. Rob Zombie's had a lot of nipples.
Yeah.
Everybody was naked in that movie.
Yeah.
But everybody's naked in Rob Zombie movies.
That's true.
Rob Zombie movies in general have a lot of nipples.
We need you back, Rob.
Come on, Robbie.
The wine scenes are not even a thing anymore.
Yeah, who needs them? Just
Who
give
needs them?
Just give me something. Give me
Yeah,
something
dude.
gritty.
Yeah.
But that ends Halloweek. What
That's
a
it,
what a
guys.
fun, real fun marathon of movies. What a fun series of videos to make. Fun talking shit. Fun analyzing and looking at all these, just watching a series evolve and grow and
Totally.
and devolve and be rebooted and be changed and then not change anything, and then it's been a lot of fun watching these movies.
Yeah, I had a blast, man.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's been real. You want to wish the audience happy Halloween?
Happy Halloween, folks. This should be dropping on Halloween. So right after you watch this, watch some of these movies.
Yeah, man.
And lock your doors and keep your tits inside your shirts, because once they're out, Michael's coming for you.
You're dead.
You're dead.
All right. Trick or treat, motherfucker.